Whoa, Wrel, all up in your face. All right, guys, so welcome to Battle Rank Go. This is the very first episode, and hopefully everything comes out all right. Let's just put it that way. I will be doing what we're going to be doing with this episode in the series really is just taking a new character, fresh, no subscription bonus, no boosters, no no bot weapons or anything like that, and we're just going to run through the game and try to make it so try to create a better experience for you right off the bat. So especially if you're a new player or if you're a veteran player and you just low pods, I don't wear a do-rag. It's a bandana, buddy. Uh, if you're a new player or a veteran player, I can hopefully give you some tips, maybe teach you something you don't already know, and and try to get you effective on the battlefield as quickly as possible. No, I'm not bald. Watch some other streams. But yeah, that's it. So we're gonna get into the game. We're gonna make a completely and utterly new character, and then we'll see how that goes. Good, good. All right, let me do 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 da 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 ba boom 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 ba da 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 da. All right, all right. Let me just kill that real quick. So new character. We're gonna be playing Terran Republic, and my audio is fine. Yeah, I think it's okay. All right, so we're going to be playing Terran Republic. Let's make a character. We're going to make it on Emerald because I am on the West Coast. Let's call him Cannon McFodderkins, and he's going to be a female because that's kind of my thing. So he is a she, and we are going to be playing the game. All right, so PlanetSide 2, if you haven't played it before, it's a massively multiplayer first-person shooter, 3 different factions go at it, and yeah, they just try to conquer the world, you know? And there is some vertical progression in this game, which is why I think that and there's a lot of uh it's not the most user-friendly game if I'm just being completely honest. So we're gonna try to make this like a kind of a makeshift tutorial, get you going, hit the ground running. I am actually in the tutorial. I don't want to be here, but there is a tutorial
Use your movement keys to move forward,
if you're into that.
backward, and sidestep to the left
No,
or to
don't
the
make me
right.
do it. Don't make me do it. Exit tutorial. All right. So that's there if you want it. Yeah, ambiguous panda. That's it's one code. It's one code. First person to get it, it was it's all you got. And that's golden guns. Actually, I might drop another one later on. So look out for that. All right. So the first thing, as soon as you load into the game, we have you get free stuff, right? So you can choose whatever you want. You know, the things that kind of tailor to your specific playstyle. But if you just go to submit, you're going to get all the options anyway. You just go pick different, and then you can actually browse through them, and that makes it nice and easy. So we are going to actually pull. We're going to be playing primarily medic, maybe a little bit infiltrator, maybe a little bit of engineer as well. I like engineer a lot. T5 AMC is an amazing weapon, and if you unlock this, this is a carbine, so it'll actually cross over to the light assault class, which also has access to. It has it unlocked here as well. So yeah, but let's go with medic. Cycler TRV is a nice close quarters weapon, very popular, very powerful, and a lot of infantry situations end up in close quarters, so this is a very good pick starting off. All right, so I want you guys to kind of let me know if the stream is running, if it's running well, or if there's any stutter or anything like that, and we'll try to see what we can do to fix it. All right, so this is our base loadout. T1 Cycler is amazing, but this is the weapon that we just picked up, Cycler TRV. You also have a free shotgun to equip whenever you want. And we don't have any certs right here. We got to earn them up. And yeah, we're gonna go from here. I know I'm just rolling right through this. One of the first things you probably want to do is actually disable this implant so it doesn't leach the rest of your energy. But I don't think that anybody here is completely new to the game unless they are on PS4 and the game hasn't been released yet. Okay, so thank you, CJ. Thank you, CJ, for giving me a heart attack. So what we're going to do, first off, take a look at the map, open it up. We're going to find a good fight, right? So good fights are, especially if you're a lower rank character, you kind of want to find one that has a good population balance and has, I guess, a lot of people around, which means you get more experience and you get more, yeah, mostly more experience. But so we have, if you look at the bottom right corner, we have 58% population to 42, but the area is contested, so it seems like there's a pretty decent battle there. We're going to set that as our waypoint, just so we know. The mission system actually wants to kick us over here, but that's not probably an amazing place to be. Right now, there's a three-way fight going on that's kind of interesting, but we're actually going to head up to Kessel's Antiquated Crossing, and let's see if that's where it wants to dump us. No, it does not. This is instant action. It'll bring you to a specific spot on the map depending on where you want to, or depending on where the game thinks you need to go. But that's not where we want to go. We want to go right here. So what we're going to do is actually pop over onto the console and, nope, hold on just a second. I'm going to enable my nifty little overlay for you guys. Boom. Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't look so good when we're in the infantry console, but alright, so we got a flash. This is our transportation vehicle. We still have no certs, but everybody can pull a flash nice and easy, and provided you don't get blown up or you don't blow yourself up while driving it around, it's a pretty fun experience. So, speaking of which, there's a tank behind me. And we're gonna head all the way over to that base. It looks like a long way, and it probably is, but the road should be nice and clear on the way up there. So while I'm moving through this, I'm actually just going to talk about some of the features. Or some of the things that you really want to accomplish. So, as a new character, you're trying to unlock some fundamentals for not just your favorite class, but all classes. So one of the first things that we're going to go for is the restoration, or I'm sorry, the medical kit. And medkit is it goes in the utility slot. Specific classes have different sorts of utility slots, but medkits, they're across the board. They're a universal purchase. You purchase them once, and they're going to up your survivability through the roof, absolutely through the roof. Watch this. Boom! Hit that left turn. Recently, the Flash's handling has been upgraded, and it's been a lot more fun to drive. So kudos to Kevmo and the rest of the guys who are working on that. Probably just Kevmo. But, yeah. So your Flash is it's an ATV unit, very lightweight. It's easy to pull. Very it's not so much. It can be a good combat platform if you have enough certs. But generally, you don't want to focus on your vehicles right off the bat. What you want to do is focus on your infantry, because your infantry are your lowest common denominator. They are what you are going to be anytime you can't pull a vehicle, which is going to come pretty often, especially if you're just learning how to fly, which is, there's a really nasty and rewarding learning curve for flying, and also being a tanker, you know, if you want to ride around in the main battle tanks and that sort of thing. But Flash is nice and easy to pull for 1,000 meters out still. Man, I'm kind of, you know, you actually can redeploy and just keep skipping to the base, but I didn't want to do that because that's, well, this gives me something to talk about. So every now and again, you should be checking your map, especially every time you have some downtime, and you want to see where the fights are going. So right now we've got this pretty much quelled, but as soon as this base is disrupted, people are going to move on to the next base in the lattice. And these lines are the lattice links, and that's basically how you know where to go to kill stuff. If you have any questions in the chat, just let me know. I will be checking it from time to time, but what is this? Convoy! Look at the bottom left corner. See a bunch of see a harasser and a Mossy and a flash. That's funny. All right, so we're nearing in, closing in on the base here. Oh wow, there's a nice little convoy moving out to the north, I'm sorry, to the east. So this is the new continent, Hassan, and Hassan is, it's, oh snap. Wow, there is a lot of nice anti-air setup here, so now we're in the thick of it. I am a combat medic. I'm probably going to run over one of my teammates. So there's not a whole lot of infantry around here, which is probably not the best thing in the world. But we're going to try to put ourselves in a position to help out in some way. So kind of, this is probably something that I should be showing on the stream. I'm just trying to get up. Oh wow, I'm surprised we're getting pushed off of this. Normally I can make it through nice and easy. But alright, so I'm going to pick this guy up. What we want to do is, so when he comes up, it's actually right click to use to revive him with your med kit, and then left click to heal, med tool rather. And what we're going to do is play just really conservatively, because we want these guys, our heavy hitters, to hopefully be able to take out these tanks like this guy did, and we're just going to lay down some cover. This is an engineer, he's throwing us an ammo bag. That's fine, they're being nice and timid at the start, but there's a lot of tanks here, and if the tanks decide to look slightly to the right, they could probably see that bad things are happening and take us out. So, as a newer player, you definitely want to click, you do want to play very conservatively just starting out. And I am so surprised that this is even happening. Right now, this is actually a shield, vehicle shield, so we can't get through it. They can. They're a little bit timid. Oh look, more people to revive. So this is where the majority of your experience is going to come from as the medic class, is reviving people, and anything you can do to kind of aid in that process is good.
Let me heal you.
I'm sorry. Well, what I mean is make the process more faster, which would come from upgrading your med kit or med tool. Wow, words are so hard today. We've just so I picked those two guys up, and I'm sure they are very appreciative. Maybe not, but we've made it into the base a little bit here, and we just took down the vehicle generator, and that's good. That's especially good because we had all of those vehicles just sitting outside. So now they're going to be able to flood through and take out, head toward the capture point. So I'm going to stay with these infantry who are playing it nice and tight. Now, there's a lot of guys around here. It seems like an organized effort. So one thing that we want to do is actually look in the social menu and see if there's a specific squad that's kind of in our territory and what we're doing. I'm going to press the insert key. Insert key will bring me right into a squad. I'm going to look around and see if any of these people are in the squad or where my squad is. Honestly, they seem to be... They are on Esmir, so that's not the squad that I want to be in. Let's join this one for Hassan. Give that a look. Still nobody near my... near where I am right now. And so that's no fun. Let's see, Traf is here on Hassan. Nope, they're on Esmir. Alright, so basically there is no open squads. And these guys are in a squad, at least some of them are. So I'm going to try to invite stragglers, maybe people who haven't been or aren't in the squad just yet. But I'm holding Q right now, and that brings up the radio menu. And then you can see you have a few options, and one of them is invite the squad, which is grayed out if they don't have, if they're already in a squad, or if they're just not accepting squad invites. Alright, so at least I got one guy, right? At least I got one guy on my side. And being in the squad is good because it makes it so you gain more experience from healing your squad mates, for one, And also, oh, I hear an infiltrator. Oh, you come down here. Dang. Got picked off. Yeah, that was the infiltrator. And my buddy right here, the guy that I invited to the squad, he's going to revive me. I'm actually going to run away a little bit, heal myself up. So one of the nice things about being a medic is that they, by default, they haven't. This guy, he's just chilling right here. That was the guy that killed us last time. They have an AOE heal by default, and it's really good for keeping you alive, and it's also good for when you have a low rank med tool, which I do. Oh, I hear another one. There he is. It's a good spot. Just didn't react quite quickly enough. So grenade is out. Toss. Revive my guy. So the trick here is to just keep as many people alive as you can. Keep the push going, and especially your squad mates. Squad mates usually want to be kind of a first priority, just because the experience, at least for a lower rank character. So this guy's actually dead. Oh, and there's another guy up there. People can stay dead for a good amount of time. I think it's like 30 seconds, and then their corpse will actually disappear. So you want to make sure you're reviving the right people at the right time. Oh, I hear an axe unit. It's not too good. Alright, so this guy stands up. Got him up. Healing our teammates, keeping them up. And once this base flips, we got, if you take a look at the bottom left, we have about 4 minutes on our capture timer, which means that we'll be able to take care of, or own the base. And we are doing a nice push right now. We're not getting a whole lot of resistance. They do have the spawn room. We've got things pretty locked down. And all I have to do, basically, is just play support, play conservatively, and I'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is actually just sit over here, and I'm going to take a look at the certs menu. Certs menu, that's funny. People who have played this game for a while will find that funny. So we're going to need 10 certs to upgrade our medical applicator, and right now we have 7, which is decent. And the stronger you make this thing, the more quickly you're going to pick people up. It also increases the range at which you can revive. It'll make you heal faster, which all equates to more experience. And one of the things that I was talking about earlier is a medical kit. We want one of these for 50 certs as well, and we'll definitely get to that. I'm actually thinking that we should, if we are on the, if we have more population than our enemies, it's probably a better idea to run engineer. See, this icon's blinking right there, and this is going to disappear. So I gotta pick him up quickly. Pick him up, heal him up. Nice experience, that's all I need. Looking at the minimap bottom left-hand corner, you can see the skulls, which means that people are dead, and it's a good way to let you know exactly where you're needed, right? Where you're going to need to pick people up. And one of the things that I highly suggest to newer players is to bind your mouse wheel to scrolling in and out on the minimap. By default, it's some awkward keys right next to the enter, right next to your enter key. Doesn't really make sense. Yeah, it's this. So to increment and decrement the minimap, we should bind it to mouse scroll up and mouse scroll down. By default, I think that's weapon switching, but if you've been playing FPSs for a while, it's this words thing, I'm telling you. If you've been playing this, or FPSs in general for a while, then you know 1 is your primary, 2 is your secondary, 3 is your tertiary. It's nice and easy. You can switch through them pretty quick, even when you're trying to move around. So the medic class, traditionally it's medics actually in the battle. Oh, come on. The Battlefield series was probably one of the first games to actually make the medic not just the Healy class, and PlanetSide 2 actually follows in that vein. Combat medics are extremely, extremely powerful when it comes to killing things because they have assault rifles, and assault rifles are they have longer range than your standard carbines, meaning the damage drop-off is lower. You don't have to, and they're generally more accurate, and they're just good all around. So when you switch to a class like the Engineer or a class like the Light Assault, they only have access to carbines, and those generally have a higher rate of fire and a faster reload speed and worse damage drop-off. Oh, that's max. So right here is a max unit, and max units are they're big walking machines of death. That's you don't want to take in a one-on-one situation unless you absolutely have to. And I'm actually going to pick my ally over here. Gustav says, can you show us your mouse sensitivity? Sure, I can do that. So mouse sensitivity, right now I'm running at 0.3, 0.2 for vehicles, 0.43 for flight, and yeah, so 30 across the board for my infantry stuff, and then my vehicle's a little bit different. But I couldn't tell you offhand what my actual mouse sensitivity or even DPI is outside of the game. So right now we took the base, nice and easy. It wasn't a massive undertaking, and we will be able to push onto the tech plant here. And tech plants are your big facilities. You can see there's 75% population right now on this tech plant. I'm actually going to set my squad waypoint. So me and this other little friendly guy who is nice somewhere. He's over here. We're gonna move out. So I'm gonna try to communicate, start using my words, and pick him up and get him going. Hey, we're gonna jump in a flash if you want. Head over to that tech plant. And I do like using the flashes. Just we could pull a lightning, we could pull a prowler, we could pull a harasser, but might as well keep it simple. What we're trying to do right now is just stay kind of infantry oriented, and he looks like he's over in the spawn room right now. So see, we have 11 certs. I'm actually going to keep saving up until we get that medical kit, because that's one of the most important unlocks you're gonna find. Sorry about that. Hopefully that guy doesn't shoot me. There's a little bit of, there's some rage sometimes that goes along with not being able to get a ride. Oh, I see. Oh, there it is. Lightning. So we're gonna avoid that tank. And you can see that the capture point is actually being contested right now. Ooh, that's probably got a gate diffuser. Yeah, it does. All right. So we're gonna have to make our way. We're gonna try to take down the shields. Oh, okay, that was a rock. That's what I get for looking at the minimap. And we're gonna head over, try to defend this shield generator. And as soon as that goes down, there's actually two. So one on either side of the tech plant. And when those go down, then the shields will drop, and we will be able to just get right into the base without having to use any of the fun tricks like shield diffuser, which lets you drive through shields and that sort of thing.
Got extra ammunition here.
Wrel, how is it the medical kits are more important than an upgraded revive tool? They're not technically. What we are doing, since we have just a brand spanking new character, is that we're going to be switching classes. So if I unlock, because medics, medics actually are the from last estimates, so far as I know, the #1 experience generating class in the entire game, with engineers following in a close second. But the difference is that engineers can gain huge amounts of experience by just dropping ammo kits, especially now that the mechanics have changed. Nope. And that's me talking and not paying attention. Oh, Zydium. Did I say it right this time, Zydium? Stream sniper. What was I saying? engineers are, like, you can only count on medics giving you huge amounts of experience when infantry are dying, right?
Generator destroyed.
But you can always count on engineers giving you experience because there's always going to be infantry in the area, even if they're fighting at spawn rooms and that sort of thing. I'm playing medic right now because it's nice and easy and it's understandable, and it's also, it allows me to keep pushes going. But, what's that? Okay, alright.
I can heal you.
But generally speaking, we want, okay, well, we'll invite. Play squad, invite. Right now, you guys actually can't see because I have the overlay in front of it, but we are, okay, hold on, there's guys. Trying to invite some people to the squad.
Let me heal you.
I owe you one.
Let's see. Invite Gyro 89N squad, okay. Squad invite ELAISE, and couldn't be found, so they're not online. That's a little better. We got a nice little squad going, and that's just going to make it easier to take the bases. Not necessarily. We already have 60% pop here, and they have 40%. So they, unless let's see, unless, hold on, I probably shouldn't be here. Yep, I think I just jumped away from the explosion. Unless the NC decide to respond to the fact that we're taking their tech plant, this is going to be a nice easy cap, you know, in the next 5 minutes, and that's it. Yeah, I'm just looking at the map, checking things out. So the majority of the fights, what we want to do is always be in a big fight, and since we have a little bit of a squad going, we can actually change our location to something where we don't exactly have the highest population. Hey, everybody go to Broken Vale Garrison. We're going to ditch the tech plant because there's nothing going on here and we outpop them heavily. Alright, so that was a message to my squad. You can redeploy. Just pull a... It doesn't matter what you pull, just get down there. Alright, so that was probably poor leadership, but it was a message to my squad specifically to try to get them down to Broken Vale Garrison. So this is where a lot of fighting is happening. You can see 48 enemies, or 48 plus enemies and 48 plus allies, and that's prime, that's fertile ground for dealing with, or for gaining experience rather. Hold on. Squad invite Zydium resurrected. There you go. Maybe a little less stream sniping. So right now we, where is, okay. So there is an air pad over here. Can't really find it. Oh, there it is. I'm still learning the layouts of, of the bases on Hassan, and that's a huge part in being effective at this game. Is just understanding the layouts. All right, I'm gonna pull a Mossy. Just everybody pull Mossy's head on over to the squad waypoint. Alright, so we're gonna head on over to the green little waypoint over here, provided we don't get killed
Enemy gunship in the
by
air.
by all the fun stuff that's happening over here. So, yep, that's not where we want to be. There's plenty of people in the air right now, so just avoid them and head over. I mean, we could probably dogfight, but I am not the best at it. As a matter of fact, I am far, far, far from the best at it. So, what I'm going to do instead is, let's maybe just do that. Get a few kills. So, the important thing was that I died in this area, because we have plenty of spawns. This is where the battle is going on, and I have no issues dying here. That's completely fine. See lots of enemies right here. What we're going to do is just spawn. I'm actually going to spawn as a engineer this time around. So we have our defaults. Track 5, I'm going to remove this, enhanced targeting again. And we're going to just play very conservatively again. And we are just going to try to gain experience through repairing allies and inviting people to the squad. 2013, okay. Alright, what time is it? Got about 30 minutes left in the stream. So, If it turns out that we have a lot of engineers, which it looks like right now, we'll switch over to medic. So what you want to do is you always want to run for your life. You always want to play the role that fits the circumstance, fits the situation. Oh. Engineers have access to awesome turrets, which they can place. You can use them as cover, you can use them as a means to actually get some killing done. And yeah, they're outstanding. So right there, that's a ammo pack, and you can see that I'm getting some experience just from resupplies. So allies they're picking up ammo and they're reloading their weapons, and also you can get experience from repairing with your repair tool. These mechanized units called maxes, and also vehicles and base turrets and that sort of thing. So this is Zidian says he wasn't stream sniping. Oh, that's good. It's all the same to me, really. All right, so we are here, and it seems like we are needed as an engineer because we have the maxes. They're kind of sitting in the background, sniping away, hopefully just trying to take out the turrets, the opposing turrets. And if we can invite him to the squad, which we're going to try to do, we're actually going to get more experience from repairing him, and hopefully I'm not throwing off his mojo by inviting him and fight. It's actually, you know, if you're not in the middle of a fight, it's a good idea to send people messages and try to fight them that way. I just did that again. Probably. We declined it before. I don't even know. I'll throw some ammo down here since there is none. But what I was trying to say before is that engineers can always, there's always a source of experience for engineers, whether it be repairs or whether it be through ammo. So you have, you know, your vehicles and your infantry make up that's the game, right? So medics are at a slight disadvantage there because they only deal with one type of ally at work. Right now, you can see, if you look at the minimap, you can see where the enemies are, you can see where all of our allies are, and you can see that there's also some armor approaching. We don't have the tools to deal with armor unless we jump inside of a max suit. This guy's going to die unless he backs up, and try doing what this guy's doing right here. Which, probably not really the best idea. We just don't have a whole lot of guys. We could pull a heavy assault, but we are needed so much as an engineer that this is kind of a this is a good place to be for us to gain certs. Right now we're already up to 15 certs, and we haven't done a whole lot in the game. We've been playing for about 30 minutes. It's maybe not the best, maybe not the best ratio, but it'll just get better, especially as we upgrade our repair tools, we upgrade our ammo packs are kind of a low priority, but in general, as long as we get more survivable. There is, however, a limit on, oh that's nice, a limit on how much ammo we can resupply at any given time. Not as far as a numerical, like we only have a certain amount of ammo, but a certain amount of experience that we can get within a certain amount of time. And that's to stop people from exploiting it, like just sitting there and constantly reloading and getting massive amounts of experience. And that's, you know, that's just a cap that's in the game right now. What I want to do is kind of shift gears a little bit and go for something a little bit more killy oriented. So we're about to get pushed out here, and there's nothing that I can do that's going to really change that. If you look at the Sunderers here, this is where the majority of our forces are going to be spawning from, which means that the battle lines are going to be shifting and working more toward this direction. What I want to do is pull a heavy assault, so just in case we get some interference with these vehicles here, I'll be able to deal with them, at least to a certain degree. Let's give ourselves some of that. And we are still going to go for our medical kit as the unlock, our very first unlock. It is massively important. Alright, I'm looking at the chat now and for the next couple of minutes, so if you guys want to ask questions, give criticisms, this is my first time doing anything like this, so hopefully you guys can help contribute to creating a better experience overall. If you've learned anything so far about the stream, or I'm just talking not about the stream, but about PlanetSide 2, then let me know in the Twitch chat. people asking for invites. Invite over there. So like I said, battle lines have now shifted, right? We have all of these people here, and we're gonna look at the map again, and this is where the enemy are coming from. And we can see a lot of them thanks to some people putting down detection equipment from the infiltrator class. We're going to try to kill them. We're going to kill them all. T-Man Carve is an amazing weapon, and it only gets better with just a handful of attachments. Still gonna play a little bit conservatively. We want to flank the enemy. That's how you be successful. But I don't know if we'll be able to make it there. There is a lot of resistance in the way. That was a heavy assault. Having a hard time seeing stuff. Oh, it hurts so much. YOLO Swagatron X, that name, says, would it help if you were a light assault? No. Oh, yes, it would help for killing things. Actually, I think there's a squad beacon over. Whoa, hello. Hello, friend. A squad beacon that needs to be destroyed way over yonder, and I might be able to get that. But right now, I kind of want to play it tight. I'm expecting vehicles to go behind us and down here. Down on this, if you look at the map, just to the south of us. And that'll be good for killing. It'd be good for killing vehicles, and that's kind of what I'm just hoping on, banking on right now. I might actually switch over to the recon, to the infiltrator class. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'm going to switch to an infiltrator, which is, they are your recon class. Right now we don't have quite enough detection as much as I would want, and I'm going to get experience from being able to provide that that detection. So you have every class to start out with has two loadouts, and you have your long range one. This is our sniper, has a semi-automatic sniper rifle, and your close range one. This won't work if we have our stalker cloak equipped, because stalker cloak, it disables primary weapons, and we're actually just going to stick with our hunter cloak. We're going to move some things around. You also get that for free, and we are going to kind of work this a little bit. So the main thing that I want to do here is just place a motion detection device, and that is also a really good way to earn experience, and more importantly, it's just good for the overall battle flow. It's good when allies actually know where they need to shoot. So I'm going to try to hide it. I'm going to stick it back here behind this little thingamajig, behind this little trunk. And the radius on it isn't huge right now, but it's still going to be able to tell when when enemies are kind of approaching, getting a little bit too close to our defenses. So I'm going to stay here. I'm not the best sniper, but semi-auto sniper rifles, they give you a little bit of room for leeway, and they're good as support weapons, because you can kind of run a gun. I shouldn't say kinda, you can definitely run a gun. So there's that spawn beacon over there. One of the things that you should... Woo! I'm just a little black rain. Hovering under the honey tree. I'm only a little black rain. Alright, I don't actually know if I'll allowed to sing that on the stream or not. So these are spawn No! Game, no, Crash, why? Why would you do that to me when I'm in the middle of winning? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna jump back in. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Void Q says, can you explain to us the logic behind behind heavy assaults being immune to EMP? Logic? There probably is none. I think gameplay is more important than immersion or even logic. So if you feel that's balanced, then that's one thing. You know, this only happens when I stream, so this is not like a common occurrence for me, which is I know some people don't have have that same sort of experience. But yeah, it's only when I'm streaming. It has something to do with Twitch or XSplit rather. Alright, so now that we were denied access to those lovely spawn beacons are a way for squad members to drop in, and they literally drop in through drop pods onto the squad beacon's location. And they are very, very important to take out, because that makes it so the enemy has less spawn points, which is a very, very powerful thing. Okay. Alright, so like we said before, just to kind of reminisce a little bit, I am terrible at sniping. So one of them died. I don't know why one of them died, but one of them did, and we got the other one. So that means that there's going to be no more reinforcements coming from anywhere other than the base, way back here, or Sunderers if they happen to be around. Oh! Close, very close. He saw me. You can actually see... Okay, here's the funny thing. So if you're playing on low graphical settings, you actually can't see infiltrators when they're cloaked. If you play on medium or higher, you can, and if you play on the highest settings, they're actually the easiest to see. So it's one of the good things about having a mouse computer, is that you can definitely see where the infiltrators are. That was actually, he saw me because I had it. I was still moving. You're more visible while you're moving. So that's it. Oh, right in the mouth. All right, so I'm not doing you guys any favors right now by trying to help you learn how to play. So we are going to actually switch back to our medic, and we're going to play the pick up everybody role again, because we're on the down push, right? We're getting pushed back, and that means that we need to try to reinforce our forces a little bit. If you actually look at the map, we have a lot of people here. Still 25 to 48 people, or I'm sorry, 48 plus allies, which means that just in the hex there's more than 48 guys here. And then on the enemy side, we have some people past this hex, but enemies doing well there's a lot of them as well. So if we can like create a more powerful push by oh no PPA, oh no, oh no, somebody's got to kill that. Oh no. These things are your worst nightmare. Not the tanks, the little gun on top of them. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to heavy assault and try to take that out. Try to take out that mag rider with the PPA if you can. It's to the southwest. That was a message to my squad. Invite Carl of Duty SWE. He says, please invite me to your stream squad. Oh yeah. Okay, you need to go, my friend. So, mag riders are actually I just blatantly missed there. But mag riders they can be difficult to hit unless you predict where they're going to move. And most mag rider pilots are predictable, but not for me, evidently. Not the experienced farmers. So see how low my health is? If you had a med kit, boom, it's just back, right? Alright. You know, even if we can push him off, keep him from harassing our allies, that's enough to do good things for us. Okay, so he's down. Nice and easy, 2 rockets, 1 to the back. You actually take more damage in a vehicle if you hit them, or if you're hit from the back. So what happens? Ooh, look at that! That's too funny. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get a lucky kill. Nope. We're gonna switch back to. See, my health is actually low, and I can switch to the medic class, and I can just heal myself by pressing the F key, which is your ability key by default. So now I'm gonna just keep an eye on the minimap. This guy died sitting in a turret, which means that he got sniped out of it, most likely. So we're gonna just keep moving, and try to substantiate this push again. I'm gonna pick up my allies for some bonus experience here. Boom. Squad invite VB the small. Oh, sorry, I was looking at my phone. It's important. It's important. Higby was tweeting. By the way, guys, Higby, creative director of PlanetSide 2, is actually up right after this stream, so 4 to 5 p.m. I believe. And he's going to be giving away some stuff. And everybody likes free stuff, so far as I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not. You can confirm, deny. Okay, so this guy is not... We're not able to find his body. I mean, it's right here, but it's actually not working for us. That's fine. Heal up our allies. We want to just keep the push rolling. That's the biggest thing. So right now, we have, like I was talking about before, we have a lot of infantry. Enemy has a lot of infantry too, but since we were on the down push, it was more important for me to go with a medic than it was for me to stick with an engineer. Because what I'm doing is I'm artificially creating more bodies, basically. So it stops allies from having to start back to the Sunderer, and it allows them to just keep on with their push. And they're not going to run out of ammo, very likely, because they'll either be dead and respawning, or they are going to... there will be other engineers. I mean, you can always count on people to be engineers, because engineers are a huge source of experience, and they're generally fun to play. So see, the hardest part is actually not hitting your teammates. When you got an infiltrator running through you like that. Can I get to that guy? Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna try to pick him up. I'm gonna see. It's really worth doing though. I'm kind of low. Yeah, I'm being attacked right now. I can't do it. I can't pick you up. It's kind of hot. Squad invite. Hi, Wrel. That's nice. So take a look at the map now. You can see I have a pretty decent squad going. Just people that I've invited and people who have asked for an invite. And also the Sunderer is pushed up, which is it's cool because that provides us with an additional spawn point, which means that I might even want to switch back to Engineer now so that I can perpetuate the or bolster the you know, the ammo side of things because our spawn point is so close. That name. Okay, I spelled it wrong. So one of the things you can do if you have people messaging you for an invite is click on their name. I guess I'll add them to friends. I thought I can invite them right from the thing. Friends. Hey, squad invite. Okay. Easy enough.
Generator stabilized.
Whoop. Lots of people asking for squad invites, which is nice. It's good. So kills, believe it or not, are a great way to earn experience, provided you can actually kill them. People. But shooting around teammates is hard, and also bushes. Shooting around bushes is hard. So this is a pretty nasty choke point. Right now we have enemies who can basically drop on us, like they have been doing, and it's also a good place to drop experience because, or I'm sorry, experience. Hey, just for experience. Good place to drop ammo packs because this is where the allies are congregating. And why did I kill? Okay. Somebody's gonna pick me up. Excellent. Excellent. That's exactly what I like to see. And this is probably the hardest part because I did not need to drop that. Because you have to make it past this chokehold, which is the gates. And you could switch to light assault, which will allow you to kind of circumvent the defenses. But We're just gonna put Zergit. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Use a heavy assault as a shield. Go, go, go. Someone needs to pick that max unit up. Oh, snap! Nice shot! Glorious shot. Luckily, we have medics en route.
Not fighting like PR.
Alright, so we have basically secured the tower. And I'm going to give everybody free ammo. You have light assaults. See, they're kind of coming up. Light assaults have a jetpack and they can fly up on top of structures. And it makes it... It's great for breaching these sorts of defenses. So we do have the upper hand now as far as... I mean, compared to... compared to where we were at before. I'm gonna check on the time. We got about 8 minutes left. I'm actually gonna cut it a little bit short at 3, so hopefully we can make a little bit more progress. So throughout this whole playthrough, we've gained, let's see, you can actually hold the tab menu open. We've earned 18 certs. No, I'm sorry, we've earned 39 certs over the course of an hour. So we're looking pretty good at about 0.8, what was that, 0.8 certs per minute. Not terrible, but it'll only get better as time progresses and as we rank up our, especially our med kits, and become more survivable as players, become more survivable as wow, they're just rocket primarying us nonstop. Push up, push up, push up. It's kind of these points that you just want people to kind of rush. Push up. Thanks. Okay, so we're gonna charge in because no guts, no glory, my friends. We still have a grenade, and it would be nice if we can get it through a window. Maybe we'll be able to, maybe not. I heard a shotgun, and that's important to note because shotguns are very dangerous up close for obvious reasons. Ah, one on either side. Hopefully my medic friends move to pick us up. So what I should have been doing is actually just messaging, or I'm sorry, not messaging, but talking in squad chat, telling people to move up. We have one squad mate with us. And also what I really should do is actually move squad lead to somebody who has a squad beacon. Alright, real quick, what I'm going to show you is just a little bit of light assault play. Let's see how far we get. We have 40 certs, which is almost to where we want to be to unlock that medkit. And like I said, very, very powerful unlock. One of the things that you want to unlock right off the bat. Not going to get to it this playthrough, but next episode, actually next episode we're going to be playing either NC or VS, and that's up to you guys. If you want to just shout it in the chat real quick. NC or VS, what's it going to be? Alright, we're going to move toward this 8 point. Lovely. So we have, we don't have control of the base yet, but 3 minutes and we will, which will be another win for the mighty Terran Republic. 50% pop versus 30. It's actually not huge. I'm reading chat. You guys can't see it. I'm sorry. So we got an ally. One of the fun things to do is not shoot until you can actually kill them. So if they're a little bit too far away, then maybe not the best idea to alert them to your presence until you, ooh, ouch, until you know that that you can take them out. Or else they'll just turn around and they'll kill you. But if you're like, if you're within like nasty close quarters, it's much easier, especially with a high rate of fire weapon, which TR by default have access to. All right, that's a pretty good place to end it. I'm seeing NC, VS, VS, VS. I don't know, not a whole lot of I'm not seeing NC really represent. I'm seeing a lot of yeah, a lot of VS. Now I'm seeing a lot of NC. What the heck, guys? NC is the hardest faction to start with, to be honest. I actually agree with you. Yes, they are. But that's it for the stream. I guess I'll make the decision. I'll roll the dice, maybe flip a coin, something like that. Uh, oh, okay, now people want to represent. All right, that is it for the stream Battle Rank Go. Please let me know what I can do to make the stream better for you, more informative. This is just a way for players to for new players, who haven't played the game yet and they're kind of interested in what's involved, and also veteran players to maybe pick up a few tricks, tips and tricks, just like talking about the battle lines and how things shifted and how my class selection should change, and just that sort of thing. All of this is going to be, we're not doing a straw poll, meet computer, sorry. Uh, Not doing it. No, oh, maybe. I don't know, maybe. Somebody can form one up and then send the link around. That's fine. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Up next, creative director of PlanetSide 2, Matt Higbee. He's going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff, dropping bombs, information bombs, all that sort of thing. But yeah, thanks very much, folks. We're all signing off.